It's a hot topic out there in the business world, how to increase employee productivity in the workplace. I've got 3 tips for you. It's a hot topic in the business world, how to increase employee productivity in the workplace. If you watch this video, you're going to get 3 tips for how to do that immediately. In my mini book, Portable Positivity, I point out that there are 2 processes that are going on continuously in your own mind. And we don't even notice this sometimes. This is an obvious thing that is completely unnoticed. Obvious but unnoticed. Like the feeling of your clothing. Can you feel it? It's pretty obvious, huh? But totally unnoticed until I brought it to your attention. These processes in our mind are in that realm. They are obvious once they're brought to your attention, but completely unnoticed up until that point. The research on employee productivity is very strong in suggesting that a position of gratitude fosters productivity. Why is that true? It's because of these 2 processes that are going on in our mind. The first one is evaluation. Evaluation is where we judge things. And we can't turn this off. Our mind is constantly judging or evaluating our situation. Is this a good thing? Is this a bad thing? We're asking those questions and then our mind answers those questions for us. What does this have to do with employees? Think about someone in the work environment. They're getting feedback from you as a leader or from their own mind or from their coworkers about how they're doing. So the first tip for increasing employee productivity is to create and foster a culture of appreciation and gratitude. This is powerful because when people feel appreciated, it creates an energy inside of them that they take to the next process, which is creation. And that's where our productivity happens. Think about it this way. Whatever energy we create in the evaluation mode is the currency that we take to the creation mode. When you create a culture of appreciation and gratitude, the energy that people can then take to upgrade and improve and innovate and create and produce is phenomenal. And the research is backing this up like crazy. Now, the second tip for how to increase productivity with your employees is to change the thinking around mistakes. We all make them. Mistakes are going to happen. You've probably heard about how Post-it notes came about. 3M Corporation has made $1 gazillion off of this little product that actually was the result of a mistake. They were trying to make an adhesive that was strong. They came up with one that was weak. Well, that's a mistake, right? Yes, and a very profitable mistake because that allowed them to take the note off again instead of having it stuck there forever. This was a very profitable mistake, and many mistakes are. It creates change. It creates new possibilities. So if in our companies we have a culture around mistakes as being a good thing, okay, now I know that's going to drive you a little nuts for a minute, but just open your mind to this. If you could be open to the possibility that that mistake could lead us to some kind of an innovation or an upgrade or an improvement, then you're able to reinforce or reward the creative thinking of your employees. And they're no longer afraid to reach out or upgrade or try something because the culture in the company is actually rewarding of taking that kind of a risk. Okay, now this third one is something that I'm particularly passionate about because every employee in every organization is a person. Okay, maybe I overstated that. I suppose there are some organizations that might have animals who are considered employees. I'm not talking about that right now. People operate under certain principles that are not that hard to figure out, especially if you tune in with yourself and what's important to you. Taking care of your people is going to make a huge difference in your bottom line. Now, a lot of companies spend thousands of dollars every year on employee benefits or on the programs that take care of their employees, but they overlook an important part. How do we take care of their mind? I've found that companies that I'm personally aware of who invest in the personal development of their employees. And notice, this isn't even work related. This has nothing to do with the product or service that this company offers. They're investing solely in the minds of their people. So a personal development program that includes positivity training, for example, or attitude or perspective, or the things that we talk about all the time here on this channel, it makes a big difference. I know one company that I've personally worked with who doubled their revenues in 1 year simply by investing in the mental health and strength and psychological fitness of their employees. Pretty cool. That's a quick way that you can improve the productivity of everyone in the workplace. And talk is cheap. Saying that it's important is one thing, but investing time, energy, and dollars in it is what will be noticed by those employees. At the beginning of the video, I mentioned Portable Positivity, my mini book that goes over those 2 evaluation and creation processes that we mentioned earlier. I think that would be a valuable resource for you, for your company. You can get a free digital copy down in the comments. And if you like it, contact me. I'll get you set up. Share some of your ideas about this topic down in the comments. Let's start a conversation about this and come back tomorrow because I'll have another video for you.